Last Chance U, league play. We live, y'all. What you gotta do? I'm gonna do the whiteout for this one. Bowl, Cheez-Its bowl.
Their season in magical fashion by taking home a victory in the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a team from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth as always by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
As a reminder, I don't own any rights to any music heard in-game or in the background.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Panthers offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl clip. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken...
Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge game. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Shoots it to the left.
Oh my goodness.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes. Not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
All right.
The Golden Flashes offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, you know, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
This defense, they are tenacious. And they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and who can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Pitt offense back in the field and ready to roll. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then turning it on. Out
More like it.
Once he got some room, it was over.
And I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap and you've got a touchdown on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 35, he's got room. And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against.
He ran into me.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Golden Flashes want to crank the tempo. Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. Finds a spot in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Right on the money. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Golden Flashes are on the move. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got the 1st down and more. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Flashes will snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Golden Flashes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Taylor. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback keeper. He breaks a tackle. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Now the play fake. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Scanning the field, it's Van Buren. Here's the pressure. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
How nice is it as a play caller on a critical 3rd down in a pretty obvious passing situation when you've got a guy like this that can just take off and go get you the 1st down, right? There's no panic. Nothing's open downfield.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. A methodical drive. So soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big long touchdowns and all that stuff. Putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Little touch pass to the receiver. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Smith takes the handoff. Past the first down marker and still running. Lots of room to run. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. He's going to take off. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Golden Flashes want to move quickly. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Caught over the middle, it's Bennett. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. The give to the lone running back. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Man. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. On the run, it's Martin. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's going to be batted away incomplete, and we have played one. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And we've come to the end of one.
Good
Let's
stuff.
take a quick moment to catch up on the stats.
I have no reason to pass the ball when we're running like this.
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. And the Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down to the field. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And the defense slows him under after a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Holstein. Snagged out of the air. They
slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Keeps looking downfield. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's loose. Breaks into the open. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to pass, it's Van Buren. Safe completion on the screen. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Golden Flashes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Got it behind the line. It's Dorsey. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Flashes can really attack on this second and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Martin.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll go back to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Catch in the middle, it's Ben. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. That last completion sets him up on second down. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Throws to the wideout. He's got him still on his feet. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range, it's 3rd and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up 1st and goal.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And after yet another third down conversion, they've got it 1st and goal. The corners are walked up tight. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the field.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kent State.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for space. It's Shavera. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Under fire. And the throw out to the sideline with just a few yards. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Got his man all by himself. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Panther!
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continue to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
And he makes the extra point. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And the defense makes a play. Finally, this is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The golden flashes will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. choice but to get rid of the ball. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Throws to the back. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
A shot toward the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Taking it the other way. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
A first half that gave us some riveting moments, Reese. Not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. Just a dynamite start to the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
To throw, it's Van Buren. Zings it complete to the right. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. They'll move the tight end. Using his legs, it's Martin. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Golden Flashes are in the hurry-up.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. Just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Golden Flashes send out the punt unit. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. He He has the first and still on his feet. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Give to the big fullback. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Floating away. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Panthers. That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses
we have to keep scoring.
I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious. I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. On the run, it's Martin. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. To the air, it's Van Buren. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He's got him in the flat. Ripping through the defense. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Golden Flashes will hustle to the line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Soft spot in the middle. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Golden Flashes are marching down the field. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. DB's locked up tight on the... going for it all.
You're not even paying attention.
Golden Flashes made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll leave it with the lone back. Got the first down and more. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back.
He uncorks one deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And I think sometimes QBs know before the snap who they're going to. You could tell he looks to the right immediately, knows his guy's going towards the middle of the field, reads the safety, put the ball on the money, over the linebackers,
not
away
in the
from the
playoff.
safety, gets the big catch, and he walks into the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. And the golden flashes in the hurry up. Wants to throw. It's Van Buren setting up the screen. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be 4th down. The golden flashes line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll go to the fullback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a hit. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Here's the handoff. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
This guy's been running hard all game long. In the 4th quarter now with that last run, he's now at 99.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Carter. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Smashes it between the uprights. And now...
All right. Time for the backups. Let's close it out. Everybody plays.
Lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, trailing late. They've got to get to work here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass, it's Van Buren. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating the...
He's got it. First down and more. It's a running room. The 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest.
And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty flag down, and I think the offense is going to pick up the first down. The defense was offside.
The hell?
Get it back for another drive.
And it's so many times these don't work. You practice them all week long. Nobody jump off sides. Make sure you stay on side. Get down there as quick as you can. Hit the first person in front of you. Try to get a lucky bounce. And, man, if they didn't get one, and get the big onside kick.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the golden flashes. Headed quickly to the line.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Back to throw. It's good. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Taylor. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
You got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the draw. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. The golden flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the golden flashes are flying down the field. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
They want to run this quarterback. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. From the gun, looking for a man. Rushes on him. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
They're trying to slam it in. Touchdown, golden flashes. And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack.
All right, let's catch the ball this time.
Wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team following on the football.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution.
Oh, he's got some space. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Quick handoff. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Pitt pushing the pace. Off play action on first down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. To the air, it's good. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Second down, he'll throw it. The short hands, it's Bennett. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking downfield on first down. Buys a little extra time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Looking downfield, it's good. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
On fourth down, going to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. The give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Hit right back to the line. They'll run play action. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Turning it on! That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. After this, it'll be a wrap. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's brought
Wrong
down
guy
after
again.
the pick. Time has expired here in the fourth. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you could tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That in our trophy
the
case.
season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.
Thank you for watching. See you next season. Always remember, love is for